Hello. In this video, we'll be looking at finding the molar mass of a compound. Okay. If I have to find the mass of any element, the mass is just here at the bottom. Like in the case of boron, I just look at the biggest of the two numbers, and I could see that it's 10.8. If I have to look at the mass of oxygen, I know it's 15.99, or some charts has it as 16. But now, I am finding the molar mass. In this case, I am finding the mass of a compound, combination of elements. Sample, find the molar mass of copper 1 sulfide. Okay, first of all, I need to identify the elements. And I see that I have here copper, and I have here sulfur for sulfide. Then I need to make sure that I know how to write the equation. I know that it's Cu, I know that it's S. And this is a metal and a non-metal. Therefore, I will have an ionic combination. Let's write the compound. So I have copper, I said it's Cu, Cu is copper, and I have sulfur, and sulfur is S. Okay, now I need to find the charges of each. If I go to the chart and I see that the questions are, not even to the chart, I see that copper, they're giving me the charge. The charge is 1. So this one of copper, positive 1, is a metal, okay, it goes to sulfur. And sulfur itself is in group 16 or 6A in some charts, and it has a charge of -2. Therefore, -2 here. Now, this 2 goes to copper. So the compound is Cu2S1. But I don't have to write the 1. It is understood that it's 1. Now that I'm dealing with 2 coppers, okay, dealing with 2 coppers, and I have Cu, and I have 2 of them, and I have 1 sulfur. Now I need to go to the charts and find their masses. The mass of copper itself is 63.546. Let's be specific on these things. So it's 2 of them times 63.546. And the mass of sulfur is 1 of them, and it is 32.065. 1 times 32.465. Okay, so take a minute and multiply 2 times 63.546. See what you get. Okay, you should have gotten 127.092. 127, let's write that down, 0.092. And of course, 1 times 32.465 is the same thing. 32.465. Now I will add these two masses, and I end up with 127.092 plus 32.465. If you do your calculations correctly, you end up with, let's write it over here because of space, 159.6. Now, what unit do I give this problem? Since I am dealing with mass, it is grams, okay, grams of course, grams of CUS, and usually it is a molar mass, and since it is molar mass, it is grams over moles. Okay, so the proper way to give the answer, let's write it over here in a clear format. The mass of Cu2S is 159.6 grams moles, smaller mass. Of course, that is of Cu2S. This is finding molar mass. I hope it helps you out.